Finals, he's like, all right, I guess. Oh, see, you want to fight? Sure.
I've never seen this. I'm just lying. This is a very common matchup we see. Geralt versus Aswell. With our own, generally, it's with Blue Boy, though, not Sandman. But we'll see how Sandman plays it differently.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see them fight again on the big stage.
Yeah.
Historically, whenever they fight on the big stage, it's a really nerve-wracking experience for everybody.
Exactly.
All right. Getting this started immediately into sword or spear stance, just like that. I makes me wonder if he's trying to do this for the matchup.
That young kid reflex. So
yeah,
nice jump A and nice whiff punish. Okay.
Yeah, Nathan is fantastic at dealing with like anything involving reactions.
Right.
Okay, but they're just trading pokes nonstop.
Sandman actually opting to stay in sword right now. Obviously, the spear wasn't working very well, so.
You know, it wasn't. I was questioning the decision. Okay, with fantastic 2-2-B lethal hit.
Which lethal hits on any whiff. That's a move.
Yep. Okay, it looks like he went for the reset, and that Jordan falls flat.
Nice grab.
Yeah, really good grab. All right.
No whiff punish on the 3A. Oh.
Good save. Wow. See, this is the really good thing about Nathan is that he's so good at just placing moves at weird timings.
His timings are like on top.
Yeah, they really are.
Yeah.
All right. I like his option there. Like as soon as Sandman uses a move that is heavily minus, he immediately places Sandman in like a grab mid mix-up.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh, be careful.
Weapon arts.
Weapon arts.
Gotta watch the toes.
Yeah, you do. Oh, fantastic 6BB. Oh, I guess Aswell's not able to punish that range.
Aswell's crouch punish and sword that's not meter, without meter, is actually very poor.
You know, you'll notice among like players like Blue Boy will almost never opt to use Aswell's sword AB. Just, oh my god. He is exactly one hit away from losing the game right now.
Oh, he ducked into the single B.
Yeah. The one thing I like about watching the course play Geralt, especially against Aswell, is you see optimization of how to deal with each stance.
Yeah.
Right? You see that he knows. Oh, okay. As I was just saying, right? Like he knows how to not get hit by certain parts of the stance.
There we go. Like
X gets the sword lock.
Yeah. Into the soul charge. One of the best soul charges, especially with 2 meter.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's it.
That was amazing. Okay.
Yeah. So Geralt, whenever you soul charge against Geralt, you've basically said to Geralt, all your moves are a lot better now.
Yeah.
And not only that, but I actually think that like the counter soul charge from Geralt almost completely eliminates any opponent's soul charge.
Oh, you can't run out on him. He just goes Ard.
Yeah, he's like Ard, Ard.
And then Uridan when you finally get in.
And that's it. Yeah. And then Uridan if you ever take a moment to attack.
And if you're like trying to backstep and space it, he's like, I'm just gonna 6BB cheat you. So.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Nathan was saying, or Linkors was saying that this specific matchup he was the least comfortable in.
Oh.
Out of he was like, I'm gonna pick Geralt to begin with.
Okay.
But I am not that excited about having to fight as Amy. I don't think Geralt does that well against Amy.
I have heard that. I've also heard the opposite side where it's like, okay, but we'll see.
Yeah. But Sandman, the thing about Sandman that a lot of people have spoken to me about, and I've come to notice too, is that he is extremely good at placing a few specific great moves of a character and revolving his game plan around those moves. Like 2-2-B, as you just saw. Then the thing about Nathan is very good at defending against that style of play.
Yeah, I agree. Sandman is also one of the only Amy's, well, the only Amy's in general, but also the only Amy's I see to go for purple.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jay pretty much stays in red only, and
Jay
I haven't seen any other Amy's, so.
Yeah, there's like, out of the 2 Amy's in the entirety of the world, there is...
Purple Sandman and
Purple
red
Sandman.
Jay.
And then like JJJ, who's just obsessed with the color red.
Nice punish.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yep. He was a little bit too antsy there, and he attacked into the RU when he should not have. Oh. And gets the side splat too. Man, look at this. This is looking extremely one-sided. Oh my god. Nathan normally never does that. He's so mean. Do we have evil Nathan here today? I heard him listening to what looked like very depressing music
that makes sense.
Before this started. I feel like we have emo Nathan.
You don't want to tech. It's Adds
my
more
God.
damage to the guaranteed combo.
Just the entire... What a train rip onto that wall.
Amy Soul Charge not being particularly good unless you already have your roses, but it helps you get roses, yeah.
It does. It's really good at collecting them.
Yeah.
But then it's only good, especially once you have purple. When you have purple, it becomes one of the most powerful soul charges in the game. But, and Sandman's reaction, he's like, oh, okay, I don't know what happened here. I'm just going to go walk away, and we're going to move on to the next match. Oh, man.
So we should be having JJJ versus Party Wolf next.
I'm very excited for that match.
I actually don't know how that matchup goes.
I was just talking to JJJ about it earlier, and he was like, I have never beaten this man. In his normal sarcastic voice, he's like, oh, yes, this matchup. The one where I've never won. And I'm like, JJJ, stop. It's okay.
But he also said being unconfident helps him.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
he's like a reverse human being, right? Like everything that you would imagine that would support like a normal person into winning. Like JJJ is like the less happy I am, the happier I really am.
Exactly, yeah.
And the better I do.
Oh, Party Wolf recently sponsored by AXL.
Yeah.
Congratulations to him, yep.
You know, we got that fantastic video of him doing a Naruto run to like introduce him.
Alongside Rich Dix and Boom, who are actually also in this top 8. Yeah.
Yep.
So shout outs to them.
Yeah, big shout out to the AXL people and to the AXL team. They've been a fantastic part of the SoulCalibur community. All right. It's JJJ with a majestic beard, staring
Showing
at the camera.
Off right there, yeah.
Yeah. It's wonderful, crystal clear blue eyes.
So Party Wolf actually has been going back to only Keelik recently, which has been very exciting for me personally to watch as a personal fan of his Keelik,
I was definitely not happy noticing the slow transition into like Aswell Wolf. You know what I mean? And I'm happy that stopped.
And then Jay obviously was lost in the beginning of the game, and they're like, Amy's coming out, and he got so happy.
Oh, he did. He was so happy. He was so happy.
And he said he would have actually quit this game if she wasn't everything he wanted her to be, and he said it was everything he wanted her to be.
Yeah, he's actually really happy with how she turned out. He thinks that she's extremely powerful. Like, he doesn't downplay the character's strengths at all.
Yeah.
I like the Emperor Palpatine thing Party Wolf has been having going on for a while.
Always.
Yeah.
Just doing buttons here. Oh, and here is the bracket. So our winners finals will be Link Wars and the winner of JJJ versus Party Wolf. And then after that, we will be having our losers matches to determine who goes through all that.
Yep. Boom Insane being a run back, I believe, from a few majors ago.
Yeah.
And then Little Spark is actually a common name.
Believe
it or not, it's we have a spy in our midst. I just want to put this out there, people. It'll be a surprise when you see it.
Oh, yeah.
All right, getting this match. What do you think about the matchup between Keelik and Amy?
So, actually, a lot of Keelik's zoning moves are actually highs, and Amy has 2-2Bs. However, he doesn't lack mids that can keep her out as well, right? But they're mostly like very vertical, so we'll see how that works out.
Yeah, I figured that when I was thinking about it, considering how heavy Keelik tends to be about turn taking, and how focused he is on it, I always felt like Amy's ability to steal turns nonstop with evasiveness and GIs.
Yeah, exactly.
Might be too much for Keelik to handle, but...
Party Wolf is a very smart player, knows every matchup, and that 4-4K will kill. Yep. That move is cheap, by the way.
Oh,
don't let anyone tell you to.
The move is pretty cheap. Okay.
Nice whip punish.
Yep.
Move is safe, by the way.
Yeah. If it's Amy, everything is safe. And this does a lot of damage.
No, just frame fake killer player.
Half your life.
Ooh,
like that.
Oxta going to Soul Charge. Surprising, because it's pretty even right now. Yeah, and you...
Oh my god.
Always a risk to do this.
Okay, I believe... Yeah, he's in Red Rose Perception now, so all of his pokes are much stronger now.
Ooh, that caught him.
Yeah,
kind of backstep mash. Okay.
That move actually turns out to be pretty good at catching backstep, which JJ has been starting to use more often when he realizes that his opponent will backstep after certain moves on block. Okay, Party Wolf is playing a really good poke game here. Standard Party Wolf fashion. Oh my god.
Oh, he drops the Just Frame though.
Yeah, that's very uncommon for Party Wolf. Oh, wasn't prepared for this last hit there.
Yeah. It is minus pull.
Okay. He's able to break the throw from the stance transition there.
Oh, nice duck.
Oh, fantastic duck there.
I didn't even know that was a high.
Oh my god, that was a really good AGI. Okay.
I really
Okay, it's safe.
I enjoy how Jay loves to take his turn by just spamming parries at you. Oh.
Yeah. Oh my god. And yeah, JJJ is of the full belief that if he could go an entire match without you taking a turn, he's done his job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he loves the AGIs.
Oh, that drops.
Yeah. Project Soul. Oh, fantastic.
Oh my gosh, that vacuum K is so obnoxious. However, Keelik does have one of the worst Okies in the game, if not the worst.
Yeah. Keelik's poke game, a lot of Keelik's game is exceptional, but then as soon as you look at his Oki, it's like, this is lowest of...
That is safe.
Yeah.
So.
Still very unfortunate. Oh!
Wow, that still caught despite the first hit not hitting. That was interesting, yeah.
That was interesting. Jeez, that was... His AGIs are extraordinary.
Yeah.
JJJ's ability to figure out what move level you're going to use to attack him.
It's also terrifying because he doesn't just spam it after everything, right? He sometimes he'll pretend he's just mashing, and sometimes he'll just sit there and then like boom, a parry, and you're like,
boom, it's like a parry.
I'm dead. Yeah.
Like for those of you who were able to watch yesterday, JJJ versus Icy Chains. Icy Chains spent 6 rounds not playing.
Yeah.
6 rounds straight. Just he was like, I guess I will guess wrong on every AGI. I guess this is what SoulCalibur is to me now. All right,
so I'm to switch the stage.
I don't know if I exactly agree with the stage switch decision. I like the distance versus aim. Oh man. So the good thing about Keelik's while standing B, and this is part of what makes it such a strong move, is that he reels back his hurt box as he does it.
It's also technically punishable, but has so much pushback.
Yeah.
You will not see many characters punishing it, if any.
Ooh, I'm 3K close to put out. Hard Wolf showing really good signs of life here, actually, with the beginning of this. Okay, so I guess that even if you do miss the first hit, the kicks will hit no matter what. There's enough time.
Nice patience. I like how he's changing up his timings. Oh, but there's the 2-2B we were talking about.
Yeah. That move is exceptional. It's one of those just do it moves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's quite a few of those in many games, actually, where you're just like, you know what? Just do it.
Man, the worst thing about 4AA is you're like, oh, it's Amy. She's a little girl, no arms. She can't hit me from here.
Yeah.
And then you just eat like 40 damage from below over and over and over again. Oh, okay.
It's like, oh, look at those stubby little, my ankles. You know? Suddenly you look like that knight from Monty Python. You're just crawling around on the ground trying to bite people's ankles off. Oh, man. All right. See, I'm noticing that Party Wolf is trying to disrespect too much.
Yeah.
Like, the one thing about Amy is that generally she gets her turn. Like, that's how I usually see Amy. I see Amy as a character who deserves her turn due to the qualities of her moves.
Right.
Party Wolf was treating this entire matchup with like a lot of like, I'm going to just press my 2A here, I'm going to press like an AA here, hope for a counter hit. And
he does get those punch there though.
And JJ is very good at dealing with that.
Yeah.
But the one thing about Party Wolf is you never are able to count him out. His ability to make comebacks in high stress situations is immaculate. Oh.
Nice step.
Fantastic step.
The lethal hit. That'd be a lot of damage actually.
Yes.
With a little bit of healing. Oh, is that it?
I think so.
Wow.
Wow. Look at that. That move is really good.
Yeah.
Horizontal mid.
Safe.
Safe.
Lots of damage. All right. Ups to immediately gold to soul charge. I'm not sure if the health chip will actually play out.
Yeah, I mean, it's already looking like the decision was not that great. But I mean, granted, as he gets lower in health, the damage of that CE goes up. Right now, and like a few more hits. Oh, he just threw it out. Oh, a single hit takes it.
This is
super tense. Oh my God, Party Wolf.
Match hasn't even been 10
hit.
seconds long. Oh.
Flips the BB and JJJ takes it. This marks the first time that JJJ in many years has beaten Party Wolf.
Yeah.
Not only in 6, but in 5 too.
Well, we don't talk about that game anymore. So.
I heard that there was only SoulCalibur 6. They just like the number.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, look at that. JJJ must be very happy with himself. I feel really happy for him.
Do you like the stoic look on his face where like he's not going to show you that he's happy, but you know on the inside he's like, yeah, I did that.
You know what's funny about JJ? Every time he's ever smiled and laughed at me, I felt like he was upset. Like,
that is probably true.
Yeah, I feel like if he's ever smiled at me, I'm like, what did I do? I'm sorry, JJ. Please no. Oh man. So who do we have up next?
So our losers matches. Woo! Well, I'll pick that up later.
We're gonna have Boom versus Sane next.
So we have Boom versus Sane after all of this. Most likely an Ivy, and Boom has been playing around with a lot of characters.
Boom has went from like the Manji clan leader to the random select god.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh my god, that's Josh. I love it. You can just hear Josh in the background going, wow, 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 wow.
I think that's his bird call, you know, the bird squad.
I think he just wants to go to Wawa's. He's been talking about that for a while. He wanted to go to Wawa's.
Our second AXL member up on stage.
Yep, the oldest member of the Calibur AXL team. Right, he's the the original AXL Calibur player.
Boom.
He just has a magnetic personality, honestly. Boom is so cool.
Of course, so does Josh.
Josh
is a flower princess.
Josh is like center of the earth magnetic personality. You know what I mean? Like, it's like I have yet to meet a human being that does not like Josh.
It's not possible.
No, it just isn't.
Same with Boom.
Sane is fantastic.
This is a personality matchup, honestly. You don't want either of these players to lose and be out, because if they lose here, they're out.
Yeah.
And no one wants that, but...
They're both heroes for the community. I love the part about Sane in Winners, right? This is the running meme of like everyone when they talk about Sane and whenever Sane's around is that he goes to Winners side and then he just loses. he loses very early.
Yes.
And then he like looks at everyone with a blank stare and he's like, wow, guys, I'm mad now. You know, like, and he's just like, that was dumb. Why'd I lose like that? And then suddenly he just makes a tear.
Yeah.
Just an absolute tear through loser's side. Ends up in grand finals. And it's like, Josh, you have to stop doing this.
He tells me he likes being in losers, but then he tells me he just wants to be in winners for once in his life. So I'm like, just pick one. Just win.
Yeah, he said,
or just lose.
He said he plays the best when he feels like he's on the edge of defeat. You know what I mean? So let's talk about the characters that Boom has been playing recently.
So there was Valdo at the NLBC. He played pretty much specifically Valdo.
Yeah.
There has been Araf.
Yeah.
We saw 2B yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
And we've seen Yoshi for the majority of his tournament lifespan. So I don't know, honestly. I've seen him play literally, I think, every character at our local before. So, yeah. So I'm not sure. Oh.
Okay.
Interesting choice, actually.
I guess rocking the ball there. Look at that. I'm excited to see how this goes. So I know that Sane is not extremely good in this matchup.
Oh, yeah.
I know that he is not aware of the finite details of this matchup, like the very specific minor things that you need to know. But I also know that he has a very good general game plan against Valdo.
Okay.
But we'll see how it goes, because Boom plays an extremely poke-heavy Valdo. Okay. This is the thing about Valdo. Valdo's pokes in neutral are actually, I believe, his greatest strength. People focus too much on the mana scroll mix-ups, but...
Yeah, that move is amazing. The 4K is a poke launcher.
Yeah, it's a poke launcher. Semi-tracking vertical.
Oh, he didn't 6-6B punish the 6-6A whiff, but...
Ooh. Oh my god, he almost got hit by that.
Nice whiff punish.
Okay.
I think you can actually punish that on block. Yeah. Okay.
Once you block the AGI like little humping attack thing, that's your turn. Like you get to do something.
I think Ivy can't though because she doesn't have a standard 2A.
I believe a 3K would suffice in that situation. Oh, Christmas tree.
Good move.
Wait, did someone change this to Japanese just to hear Japanese Christmas tree?
No.
Everyone pay attention whenever she does that move. It's the best voice line in the game.
Oh, lethal
gets
hit.
caught backstepping. Really good execution from Sane there, being able to release it on time.
Oh,
and the CS.
My gosh, that was disgusting.
Memories of Winter Brawl resurface.
Be careful. Don't get right. Oh, nice block.
Yeah, good block. Yeah. I think Sane was very aware that was the main way to lose.
Yes.
Right then and there.
Sometimes Josh likes to play with fire, though. So.
Yep. Really good
Sane.
break on the CS.
Yeah.
Good job.
Oh, nice jump.
You know, it may not look like Boom is doing a lot, but you have to keep in mind, like, every tiny hit from Baldo actually hurts a lot.
Yeah.
Even if it looks like it normally would be a minor hit from somebody else.
He also has amazing frames on hit, so that's a big deal as well.
Yeah. Sane's also a big advocate of the Soul Charge.
Oh, wow. Does that beat everything?
It should, yeah.
Wow.
I think yeah, actually it should. No, it would lose to CE because the CE is extremely fast out of that sense.
I think he just tried to see, and it's because he had 2 bar, and now he doesn't.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Which stance transition was that? Was that a 236A or B? I don't remember.
It's questionable. Oh, actually, Valdo can't, besides standing K. Oh, yeah, Valdo actually has terrible block punishment, but
Yes.
whip punishment and neutral pokes are freaking amazing. Oh, closes out with the 2K.
His whip punishment is just very execution heavy.
Yes.
Is the only thing.
But very, very powerful if he does it properly.
Okay. Ooh, just look at that.
Push
That was
back.
about 50 damage out off 2 pokes. Really good block
Wow,
and punish.
that was an amazing punish, actually. Nice execution.
Good respect on the Oki there.
Oh, can't tech that.
Oh, that was SS.
Yeah. Oh, that might be it. Oh, no, actually.
Poor Boom, but really good job to say it. Just really good acknowledgement of all the situations there. That new move where he lays the whip down.
Yeah.
Right? I played a lot with him when he uses that move where you pretty much realize that move is A, unsteppable.
Right.
It is basically impossible to step. It's not as minus, I think, as the from crouch 3B pull-in. So you get a little bit more fame advantage to do things like 4-4B and stuff like that. Like you're not going to get hit as often by disrespect. And then the weird part about it is that even if you just like sidestep it before and he misses the first hit, it just loves to realign to you and pull you back in. It's an extremely frustrating move, and Sane, every time he uses it, is like, this is cheap. This is cheap. I like this move. Enders, this is cheap. Okay.
So this is a very famous bad matchup for Yoshi? Okay. Yeah.
We have a ruffian in the house.
The Ruffian. Actually, a Ruffian is not here, but it's okay. We don't talk about that guy.
Poor guy.
Boom picking the only color in the game.
Yeah, the best color. There is no other color.
There is no other color.
Looks like he's going to a wedding.
I love it.
I love it too, actually.
Josh blending in with the background. Unfair advantage.
Unfair, yeah, camouflage.
Oh, already the
God.
lethal. Nice execution.
Yeah, Boom already starting off with just like such a powerful message. He's like, hey, stop that move. And really good punish. You know, that's the thing that I like about Boom is that when you look at other players who pick up secondaries, they don't show specific matchup awareness.
Yes.
But Boom does.
The only issue I have is Boom plays too many characters, so he will not optimally punish things, especially as Raphael, which I think is his biggest downfall as his character, but
I agree.
he's very good at like the game, so it usually works out.
Right. Chooses to take the block there.
Oh, guesses wrong twice.
Oh, man. That's rare. 2 dropped command grabs from Josh.
Boom was ready for them too, so.
Yeah.
Nice 2-3 with punish.
Take some of this. That's.
Boom is looking at red guard gauge. This could actually play an effect very soon.
Yeah. And it seems like Josh is trying his best to end this match without consuming it.
Yes.
He's,
Oh. And we'll never know if that's a drop Christmas tree or was on purpose.
It is on purpose. Let me tell you. It is so on purpose. When Josh wants something, when Sane wants something in his match, he goes for it. Oh my god, he actually punched that on hit.
Nice though.
Okay. This is really good open. Oh, never mind. He doesn't get the splat. Okay. Good block. No punish. Oh.
The damage. Oh, the Oki. A nice
Oh
block.
my god, really good block.
Unfortunately, while standing B does not force standing anymore, and he gets caught by.
Yep. You have to go for while standing B-side K now.
Yeah.
If you want to punish moves that leave the opponent recovering and crouch, that is the option to go for at this point.
Guessing right on every grab though.
Yeah.
Oh! Okay.
All right, Sade.
That was a hard read.
Yes, that is what we call this. This gauge has been red for what feels like 2 minutes.
Yes.
Okay.
Doing a very good job of keeping his guard from breaking, but
Yeah.
oh, wall combo. Does he have it? Oh.
Oh no, execution drop. Oh my
Wow.
god!
Did you know that worked?
No! I didn't know anything about that. I don't even know if that was on purpose. I'm gonna assume it was on purpose and that boom is a god. But so is Sane.
Well, Sane now has the meter advantage and opts to use it right now.
Okay.
I actually like the fact that Sane keeps using 2-2K because Boom is using a lot of 6BBs to keep him in check.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, it's also like a sidestepping super tech crouching move, right?
Yes.
So it pretty much is extra good versus Raphael.
Oh, no punish on the 3B, but nice 2-8. Oh,
and that's
that is
lethal hit to
and that
close
will be
out.
it.
Sane moves on.
That was very close, though. If it was a 2-0, it did not feel like a 2-0.
No, it didn't. Even the match with Waldo didn't feel like
No,
very
I felt
bad.
like he was doing very well, but you know, just a few
Yeah, it's like-
mistakes. Yeah.
It's like you could tell maybe if Boom had like another month of experience with
Yeah.
Waldo, or even just more matchup experience against Ivy. Right, that's all it could have taken.
So that will be Sane moving on, and he will be playing Party Wolf in losers.
Oh, that'll be exciting.
Ugh.
And then so we have Rich Sticks,
Versus our very own Lil Spark.
Little Spark. Yeah, our very own. Never heard of him. Who is that kid?
The kid with the pencil in his
I think
hair.
I've seen him in New York once in a while. I don't know who he is.
I don't know if you've seen him or his pencils in your car.
Yeah, oh yeah, all the time. All right, so as for people who know, obviously this is Incendiate.
Yeah.
Ended up here with a different name. So yeah, I don't know what more to say other than he invaded as a like hidden ninja,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
He's just like came in, killed his way, made it into top 8, and it's like, who's Little Spark? There were so many people who were like, hey, who is Little Spark?
Sandman was like, I was so happy when I saw my pool because I'm like, oh, I don't recognize anybody. Like, you know, I should probably be able to beat them. And then he just looks down, and it's just
And it's Jordan.
sitting
Yeah,
right there.
yeah, like Incendiate. He's like, hey, Sandman. And it's like, and then oh my god, I actually remember Sandman was like imitating his own face during it. He was just like shaking. You know what I mean? It was fantastic.
Also, Incendiate has been switching to Xianghua recently,
Yes,
dropping Ivy.
He actually loves Xianghua. He doesn't want to be referred to as an Ivy main anymore.
Yes.
He wants to be referred to as a Xianghua main now.
I wasn't sure if he ever even liked actually playing Ivy.
No, he never did.
Okay, yeah,
he never
that's
did.
what I thought. That's the
In
impression
the beginning,
I got.
he did, actually. In the very beginning, he was like, yeah, I like this. I like, but as time went on, he realized that he's not about defensive and zoning type of
I
characters.
see, okay.
He loves aggression. That's the thing. And he was a Viola main in the past, right? So, yeah, that's right, Incendiate. You were a Viola main. No one likes.
All right. Rich Sticks also having an Azul, but picking the Maxi for this matchup.
Yep. Rich Six, both these players actually, you can find a lot of similarities between them, aside from height. You can find a lot of similarities between them, where they're both young players who have just started their competitive journey, who are showing great success,
For sure.
and then also finding themselves switching to another character.
Yeah.
So Rich Six is really good at layer 1 with Maxi. He's really good at just like rocking something that he thinks you're not going to block right off the bat. Oh my god. Good 6-6 plus B. And this counter hit is a lot of damage. Oh.
So the one thing about this matchup is when you're in his face, it's a lot easier to actually play the game. But he has 2-2-A when you're far away, and and he can also side be anything you do. So
pretty much.
Yeah.
And the thing about 2-2-A is that once it catches you from in neutral, sidestepping anything, pressing a button, that counter hit is 80 damage, wall carry, everything. But this Oki is going to be insane.
6-6 sorry.
Oh, watch those. Oh, it tricked me, I guess. Right?
Nice GI.
All right, doesn't seem like we're.
A lot of people aren't used to actually the new soul charts that they gave her, the ABK. You can actually sidestep and then block, and it'll deal with everything. But it's still safe, even if you do that.
Yeah. Alternatively, you also have the option of sidestep GI, the Quake, and then you get to get an AA punish.
I also believe I-10's interrupt in between. It could be I-12, so I can't remember off the top of my head right now.
It's I-10.
Okay.
This is one thing Rich 6 is really good at, is placing these 6A plus Bs as soon as you enter the range and think about a throw.
Yeah.
You know, he doesn't just match it once you get in, because then he can get sidestepped. But what he does is that he delays it ever so slightly that when you try to throw him, you just get clocked by it.
Oh, she cannot auto GI kick, so that was a very good option.
Yep. Oh.
Besides Lord. Oh. 3K, okay.
Rich 6 playing these like small scramble situations really well. Oh wow, the 6A plus B just off the rip.
Ow.
Yep, so much damage. Oh
no.
God.
Oh, he goes for the
for the
reset.
mix.
Oh no, it's punish. Okay. So I want Lil Spark to slow down his aggression a little bit, because I think if you want to win in this matchup, you want to have him come to you and do something that you can either punish or somewhere where he's in a bad situation where you can actually run aggression. If you run into him, it's very hard because he has 6A plus B, 2-2-A, he has 6-6A plus B, he has all these moves that can just catch you while you're trying to run in.
You know what's funny actually? Even in the game itself, when you go into like the character mode and you look at the descriptions of each character, they refer to Maxi as a defensive character.
Yes.
And I agree, that is what Maxi is. He's a defensive character. He's not the one trying to rush you down. What he's doing is he's blocking until he can place you into the whole Maxi game of dealing with stances.
Yeah.
So running into him constantly is pretty much solving a problem for him, which is his core approach.
So he opts to switch to Ivy.
Yeah. This should be a lot better. He is much more comfortable in this matchup with Ivy.
Yeah, would make sense. He only started playing Jungla more recently, so...
Yeah. And there are almost, actually, there's like no Maxi for him to practice with at all.
Actually a very rare character to see anywhere.
Oh, the
Is there a wall combo? There is. Oh.
Jesus, that is so painful.
And it looks so cool.
It does look really cool, right? I'm watching my little brother explode into a wall right now, and it's just like, oh, that's so amazing.
Oh, nice duck. Oh, you have to tech that. Okay.
He said you ain't got no reactions. Rich thinks you young, but you don't got those.
Tried to interrupt APSP, but just got caught.
For as much as Maxi has weak Oki, Rich 6 is very good at almost making you believe that he has great Oki, right?
Right. Oh, that would be it, yeah.
That's it for the round. This is looking really rough for Incendiator. We gotta pick something up.
And this is like both the upside and the downside of playing multiple characters. It's like maybe if I had more time to adjust with this, then I could have done this. But at the same time.
Yeah, it's the most painful feeling on the planet when you think you could have adjusted with your main if you had one more match.
Yeah, but he's still in.
Yeah, he is.
He has the meter, so we'll see if he gets anything off of this.
Oh, that is a lot of damage as a post GI off. Plus 12 at the wall. Disrespect. Oh, this is gonna punish it.
Oh no, that's it.
And I think, that's it. And Rich 6 takes it. I think that was a clean 6-0. That's rough, buddy. Good job to Rich 6.
Props to Jordan, though. Incendiate. He actually, this is I think his first, pretty much only Xianghua major, or only major besides this.
Yeah, this is the first time that he stuck to playing Xianghua only up until this match.
This match, yeah. So.
Yeah. And I'm really proud of him. Being able to make that transition into a new character and still making top 8
exactly.
shows consistency as a player, and it shows a pretty high level of skill.
And then we'll see Rich Dix versus Sandman.
Oh man,
Also
this is
a
a match I love.
A different bunch of times, yeah.
This is a match I love watching. Rich is such a good player. Like he is, it's so weird to watch Rich because you see this like such an insane high level of neutral that you're surprised. You're like, weren't you a pure online warrior like literally like 8 months ago? Like isn't that what you were? And then suddenly you're like you play like this offline god. That's amazing. All right, so currently it seems like we got Linkor's JJJ in winners, right?
Yep.
Party Wolf and Sane in losers quarterfinals, and then Sandman and Riches. The match on top is a that's two friends killing each other, so that's always going to be sad.
I'm pretty sure all these matches are just friends killing each other at this point.
Yeah, but I think Party Wolf and Sane is rivals killing each other. It feels like rivals, right? It feels like JJJ and Linkors are just like they're always sitting at a Jaxel Dome making fun of each other and being sarcastic.
With the same like
right?
beautiful long curly hair.
And one of them with the babiest face on the planet, and the other one with like the manliest beard on the planet. Right?
But here we have our next losers match being Party Wolf and Sane.
Yeah, it is.
So Ivy versus Keelik I know was very rough back when 2APSG used to track all step. But I think once he could play the game versus her, it's been a lot better since then.
Yeah, he still has said that he doesn't think the matchup is that good at all for Keelik. He still finds it extremely difficult.
Yeah.
And I've watched him fight like other Ivy players.
Yeah.
And he is extremely good at the matchup.
Yeah.
He is insane with his ability to space, and you guys might be in for a treat with how he spaces throughout this match.
Yeah.
But it's still a difficult matchup for Keelik. I've been scared this entire tournament.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, okay, I was just about to say, I've been scared this entire tournament of like Sane having a moment where he goes, I'm gonna play Tira. Because he's been playing a lot of Tira lately. Look at him, he's
I told him, you need, okay, here's the thing, okay? Even if everyone tells you to not play this character because they're bad, because, you're not good with them, whatever, you need to play the game in a way that you enjoy it, or you're not going to learn very well, and you're not going to want to learn. So if Tira makes him happy, then I want him to play whatever makes him happy. And that's my 2 cents on it.
That's right, say, do what makes you happy, we love you.
But here we have the Ivy versus Keelik.
Yep. So, this is the first major for AXL Party Wolf.
Yes.
Not the first major for Party Wolf, but AXL Party Wolf. I'm excited to see how this turns out.
Oh no, is Sane going through the AXL slaughter? Like, it's just
Now that I
boom. And that
Oh
was
my
Party
god, you're
Wolf.
right. You're right. He's going to have to fight triple AXL if he ends up winning this. Okay. Really good damage on that. Good respect on the Oki from Sane here.
Nice whip punish.
See, that's the distance where it gets very risky for, and fantastic 4K, by the way, confirmed there. But that's the range where it gets really risky for Keelik to try to get in earlier, but see how he plays it out here.
Party Wolf is doing a very good job of being patient and waiting until he can get his spacing that he wants, but Christmas Tree is such an oppressive move.
Yeah,
Can't
it
do
is.
anything.
That move is super cheap. Okay. Good to confirm that he had the class to BB there.
A little late on the whip punish, and this is the counter hit.
This is extremely powerful Oki, and he guesses correctly. He takes round 2. Alright. Oh, bop, bop. Oh, goes for the forward kick.
That was a neat setup, I like that.
That is a mean setup.
Oh my goodness!
Oh,
just do it.
And it's a back grab.
That's crazy.
That was so cool. Bop. Oh, bop, bop, bop. Alright, this is Sane's element. Sane's element is 1 health left, right about to die, and he died. Not his element, I was lying.
Keelik does have a lot of random tech jumps in his kit,
Yeah, he does.
so yeah, you'll randomly find you unable to grab him every once in a while.
I was joking that there's some characters in this game that just exist on different move levels, like at any time they want,
So Pitia tech crouch, bro tech step.
Yeah, so PD is like a permanent tech crouch.
Yeah. Oh no, that's not a thing.
Was he too late? Yeah, look at him.
block, but doesn't reach.
So yeah. Whoa. I love the noises so much. Oh, this is gonna do a lot of damage. And he goes for the mix and guesses correctly.
People always tell me that move is reactable, and I get more suspicious every time I watch this character.
Just like you're just like, squinting eyes, and you're just like, huh, really? Reactable, you say?
Always have to be careful when you try to soul charge versus long-range characters, because you know they get the first mix-up on you. So yeah.
Oh, I believe he might. Oh.
That must have caught him right after.
Right at the end of the tech crash.
That is so unfortunate. That kills.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
This is how you die.
And here's New York.
Not in a blaze of glory, but to a counter hit critical edge. Whoa. Demonetized. Party Wolf was sitting there. He's like, why are you coaching? Aww.
Welcome to the
He's like, I'm sorry I yelled at your coach. I did it because I want you to lose.
This is an interesting stage because I actually think Keelik's ring out game is pretty good, but Ivy's is amazing, right?
Yeah.
So
Ivy's ring out game is extremely powerful. The only thing about Ivy's ring out game from my perspective is that a lot of it is telegraphed. A lot of her ring outs and her capabilities to ring you out tend to be very clearly obvious, like how you can avoid them. Stacks up one hit on the combo there. So that's the other thing. That lethal hit for Keelik becomes terrifying on this stage.
Yes.
The 4A lethal hit?
Yes. That's why he's sitting up here instead of the when he did it on the 4 stage. It makes a lot of sense, actually.
Yep.
And there we go.
There we go.
What you were talking about.
Just right there. A really good trade on Posey. Satan has been trying his best to develop a really strong poke game lately, but chooses not to punish 6A plus B. I wonder if it was a range thing or...
I wonder if Satan even knows it's Satan. Oh, and that'll be it.
You know, actually, you might be right, because there's been so many moments where he's like, that's minus? Oh my god.
Oh no, it hurts me every time I see it.
Everyone, I want you to know there is blood in the water right now. Someone didn't break a CS. Satan's predatory instincts have been unleashed. Oh no. He was like, he didn't break that?
Oh, he's gonna whip punish that.
Ooh. Fantastic way of whip punish. You can hear the crowd going, woo! I love it.
Fantastic. Oh. Gotta break those.
Yeah, this is what happens to John. As soon as you don't break a CS,
oh my gosh.
as soon as you don't break a CS, this is what he does. He's like, he's an actual shark in an ocean. All that Party Wolf did when he got hit by the first one was just let the blood flow. Good break. Party Wolf playing like a maniac.
Wow.
Every poke is hitting. And
I don't know if I can watch anymore. That was 3 CSs.
hey, Happy Toki.
Yeah?
How many moves did Party Wolf get hit by in that?
3.
3.
How many moves did Party Wolf hit with?
Like
14?
Like 18. And I just want everyone to know that I am 100% certain that he was mashing
Oh yeah.
every time he got hit by a CS there.
It's okay, you can option select it.
Yeah. My favorite part is Linkors, and always just being like, he's like, I can just break CS. Yeah, I mean, just break CS, and then like, he'll break like 3, and then 3 will hit him. And then,
it's the return of the Sangmina.
oh my god. Okay, so I think it was NEC, or was it NEC where they played this matchup?
It was DreamHack.
DreamHack,
Yes.
there we go. It was DreamHack, he played this matchup, and it was a slaughter.
Yes.
But Sane genuinely thinks the matchup is not as bad as it used to be.
Oh, that was a nice confirm. Oh no. It doesn't get the combo.
This is a lot of damage. It doesn't look like it's going to do a lot of damage initially, but...
It's the last hit. Doesn't punish the 2-2B.
See, Particle was actually a pretty good Mina, but the thing is, Sana also has a lot of matchup experience with this. Did also try to play Mina at one point.
Yes.
So I feel like he's very comfortable dealing with Mina. Okay.
Oh, that drops.
So. Oh!
Oh, this might be dead. Oh no, it drops right there.
Oh! That was
sick.
that was such a weird decision because that jumping beam would have gotten him hit. Sane is such a wonderful. Just things just work out for him. Oh! Really good poke game from Party Wolf going on here right now.
668 is an amazing approach tool.
Yes. Oh man, really driving the point home. Oh!
That was amazing patience from Sane
That was
right
the
there.
meanest thing I've ever seen Sane do in my life. All right. Is this soul charge? Oh, it whiffed. All right. Party Wolf.
Well, it doesn't punish the wall rising K, but
Oh my god.
oh, that should be it.
Yeah. All right, Party Wolf still capable of making the comeback, but this is extremely difficult to do. With the yellow guard gauge, he has the meter advantage though, and we all know how powerful Sungmina's soul charge can be.
Not only that, but her ring outs
Yeah, her ring outs are
with
with
1 meter.
meter.
Insane.
They guarantee it, and they increase the distance in too far. I love that crowd so much.
Woo!
Alright.
Oh,
Oh my god. Really good soul charge from Party Wolf. He
There we
needed
go.
that. Oh,
that hit?
it's a projectile. I'm not lying.
The battle is over. Show respect for the fallen.
There's like a voice somewhere in that crowd that is just like, just break CS, bro. What the hell? It's breakable. The other
Is
one
it
is
in
the
the
one.
form of young, curly-haired, broken glasses, only one side?
Yeah,
that
the only
guy.
one, yeah. I think like he, you know, just always quiet, dejected.
Always shaking and drinking water and going to the bathroom.
Yeah.
So that's...
And we have Sandman and Rich Sticks. I think historically, when they have played in the past, Sandman usually... Actually, let's talk about Frosted Faustings.
Okay.
Let's talk about
Okay.
the... I think someone counted 36 Axlos. I think that was the end count for the entire grand final set, was 36 Axlos that hit Rich Sticks. But they got a run back. I don't remember the results of the run back, and I don't remember which tournament it was at.
I know at WSOE, Sandman beat Rich Sticks, I want to say.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So if that's the case, then...
But I think there was a time when Rich Sticks beat Sandman, but I can't...
Yeah, I can't recall when.
Remember, if that actually happened or if I'm dreaming. But anyways, we'll find out now.
We're drinking the Kool-Aid at this point. We don't know anything. So Sandman was, I guess, a demon for Rich Six. I know he was extremely upset about the way that he lost that Frosted Fastings many months ago. But he has gotten A lot better.
Yes.
B, he plays as well.
Yes.
My
gosh.
F in chat. F in chat for me, please. So he plays as well. So now he's more aware of the setups. He's aware of the places where Axlo fits. But Sandman, he doesn't need as well. Sandman has shown tremendous amounts of success with Amy and tremendous amounts of success with Siegfried.
Yes.
So, oh, I love that. Just cross the name out of the book.
Are we gonna say the Aswell mirror? That would be like the funniest thing to me for some reason if that actually happened.
Really, that would bring joy to
That
you?
would bring me great joy if that happened.
Some of us here are of the chaotic evil alliance. I won't say who, but some of us.
It's for humanity, man. Like
For humanity.
For humanity.
Oh my god. We need like what's that Street Fighter character that's always like power to the earth? I would rather have him. I want that guy. He makes me happy. This guy does make me happy.
They're having a blind pick actually.
Oh, they're having a blind pick. Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, Rich Six has 2 characters, Sandman has 3 characters. Sandman will absolutely counterpick somebody. And if you do not pick, he will just go back and forth between characters until you pick a character. and then he will look you in the face and go, I'm just going to wait for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's very direct about it. All right.
Well, this was probably the most, predicted
Yeah.
outcome, Aswell versus Maxi. I heard this is a very hard matchup for Maxi, actually,
is.
especially because sword stance, you can deal with a lot of the stance transitions and stuff,
Yeah,
and
having-
hard punish.
Yeah, having the I-10
Yeah.
is important
Yeah.
in the matchup, but then also having an I-10 launcher
Yeah.
makes it so that other characters would I-10 you, and it's like, all right, big deal.
There is one thing that's very difficult for Aswell here, though. It's the fact that he has no 2K, which is usually your option select for Maxi's auto GIs.
Yeah.
But, Aswell literally doesn't have one, so you can't do it.
Yep, that
Nice.
is true.
That will beat that.
Yeah, see, Rich Six knowing the matchup, that reverse ledge.
Very nice read. Oh, it goes for the reset. Ever forward.
That was a lot of damage, and he just broke all of his clothes off in a single round.
But this is when Aswell becomes powerful, when you see him in like the caveman. Yeah, he's ready.
Yeah. When it was like 20 seconds of just hardcore clothes explosion, right? Ooh.
Nice punish.
Yeah, I really like Rich Six's handling Spirit. See, I like the reverse ledge option. Doing reverse ledge against Aswell is actually really good if you're certain that he's going to attack you. Very few of his options.
Oh, nice side step. It's very good against the shield stance and the axe stance.
Yeah.
Generally, don't want to try using it versus sword stance too much, but because he has
Yeah.
a lot of RE safe moves. But yeah. But you can see Richard has a very good knowledge of when Sandman is in which stance, because you can tell he's playing differently depending on what Sandman's trying to do. So, oh my
God.
There was no wall. Okay.
That wall is actually not... that wall is the biggest lie in SoulCalibur VI, to be honest with you.
Weapon.
All right, we got it. Number one. Let's go. Bam, bam, bam. Seems like Sandman's trying to play a more conservative,
Yes.
like...
I like the Sandman pacing switch with the sword stance. Actually,
Oh my god.
yeah, Rick sticks one for that every single time. There is another option you can do on normal hit, which is sidestep duck, and it'll beat almost everything cleanly.
Yeah, oh, wow. I don't know if that was a misinputted soul charge or just like a read.
I think he wanted to punish him for trying to get a weapon from the beginning of the round, which is why he opted to do that, but it didn't work right there.
That is a really good and impressive decision from
Oh!
my god!
Is that the Savior's power?
It is. This is the Sandman's power. Oh my god! I'm pretty certain Sandman must have yelled that. I'm gonna have to ask Sandman if he said it. All right, so guys, we have about 8 more seconds to talk before the next match even begins to start.
So I kind of like Rich Dick's game plan, but I do think Sandman adapted a little too well in the last 2 rounds, so I wonder what he's going to do right here.
So what happened, I think, in the beginning was Sandman was taking initiative almost the entire time. Like, he was trying to take initiative every time and just kept getting reversal edge. So he, aside, there was also the run round where he, Rich Six popped Soul Charge and then rung him out through, like, all possible obstacles and barriers. You know what I mean?
See, this is how you coach. Take notes.
Sandman allied with the enemy. Okay, that's funny. Sandman is such a beautiful personality that even the enemy's team runs up and starts dancing with him mid-match.
That's when you know you made it,
Yeah,
when your enemy is dancing with you on stage.
All right, plus range is neutral. See, this is good. If you're not aware of maxing and you just side, okay, this is a wall flat.
Oh, he's out.
That's out. So that didn't fit what I was trying to say too.
Yeah.
Try to disrespect Maxi, and he's gonna counter hit you. And when he counter hits you, he counter hits you really hard.
Oh,
Hyper forward.
Oh.
So that is something where you need to tech forward and sidestep.
Yes.
If you did not tech forward and you just hold guard to get up, or you try to roll, you get hit.
You can also opt to stay on the ground, but obviously eat the damage.
Yeah, you eat the damage.
Not the launcher though. Nice block. This is crazy adaptation from Rich Stick. Oh. Like a hit by the full crush 1 beat. Nice block. Oh, that should have been it, but
Okay.
Let's see if Sandman can do something here. Oh! This is gonna reach.
Yep.
That is also a projectile. By far, the farthest reaching I-16.
Yeah, those aren't
Super.
chains that tie those nunchucks together. I hope you know that. They're bungee cords. All right, like those things are like I have been hit by things that I have never seen coming in my life. By those things, like look, it's obviously metal. All right, that is a lie.
Oh, we have Team Beards now. It was Team EXL and Team Beards. So.
Team Beards, I love that.
I'm wondering if he's talking about Amy at all, or if he's telling him what he can be doing.
I think if JJJ walks up, I refuse to believe that JJJ would ever talk about another SoulCalibur character. I would like to believe.
Point.
I would love to believe that if JJJ ever walked up to somebody, he's like, "Hey, listen, I'm not an expert or anything. And it's not like I played a character, but I think Amy would be a good choice." All right. Sandman. The thing about Sandman is he tends to go through a. So people don't know this, but he has so much hesitation, anxiety, and fear and panic, and just freaking out all the time, and every tiny decision matters so much to him.
Yeah.
Like, even when he CE whiff punishes. For those of you who don't know, for him to land a CE whiff punish at the speed that he does, he has to go, say it, he has to go, oh.
Yeah.
Like, every time you whiff, he's like, oh.
Yeah.
And then CEs. All right.
So he does opt to go for the Amy. This matchup is actually really good for Amy because the 4A will just OS a lot of things. Yeah. She also has a normal 2K, and she has 3A, but she got hit by 2-2A, and that's never fun. Doesn't block the 3K.
Oh my god. Sandman is extremely oppressive at utilizing Amy's Oki specifically.
Yes.
That is Sandman's specialty almost.
Oh no, the
my
realignment.
God. Yep, he pressed the button, it was a counter hit, and which is why it realigned.
He tries to go for a parry, but I guess it's wrong.
That would have been huge damage, but dropping that was actually significant for this round. Oh! Alright, that counter hit. Bop, bop, bop. What shot?
Nice GI. Oh, nice read.
Sacrificing a lot of guard gauge to take that read on that GI, and that's 2 roses right off the bat. Oh, ever forward. Wall splat. Oh my god.
Rich Dix is just guessing right on.
I mean, it's not even that actually. Rich Dix is simply just choosing the options that continue his frame advantage, and a lot of those options are counter hit combos. You're supposed to respect them unless you take the read on dodging.
Oh, but that will be it. And he gets a rose!
I love that.
Amazing.
I love that. He's like, consolation prize. Oh, taking this right off the rip is actually a huge momentum loss. Okay, getting Red Rose perception is really important.
There's the whip punish. The Rich Dix special.
Alright, this places Sandman at 1 CE, 1 mistake, and that's it.
He does have the full Red Rose now.
Yeah. Winning this round is actually insane. For Sandman is at a huge disadvantage right now. Oh!
I didn't even know that. Okay.
Oh, man. Fantastic use of that soul charge from Rich. Rich is actually, man, all these Maxi players are so cool whenever they pop soul charge.
I mean, Maxi's so cool, but he's just yelling and having a good time.
He's like, wow, wow, wow. You gotta love Sane. Screaming that in the background. It's actually fantastic. I love it.
So then we
have Sane and
Sane
Rich
going
Dix.
through the AXL train.
Yeah. He's fighting all AXL. How many members of AXL will fall to this?
Oh no!
To this Ivy, to this monstrosity.
This could be the last. Pretty well could have been the last one. Rich Dix might, win it all for them. Yeah.
Rich Dix might be able to do it, and I have actually a lot of faith in Rich Dix's capabilities.
Yeah.
He. I mean, obviously he's here all the way at the end right now. I think that would place him as 3rd place Even if this doesn't work out, well, for either of them, they get third, right?
Yeah.
At this point. So these are the top 3 players of ECT. So anyone here is totally capable of beating the other.
Yeah. He also showed great matchup knowledge versus his match versus his innate.
Yeah, he did. Versus Little Spark.
Sorry, Little Spark.
Little Spark.
My bad.
You know, I think actually that Maxi should not do that poor into Ivy. The thing about Maxi, and this is how I feel about the character, is that he does place you into playing his game. He has a lot of range, and all it takes is a few hits into stances. And then you have to play his game. Granted, his game has a lot of holes.
Yes, very many holes.
There's a lot of holes, and there's a lot of ways to OS his stances and to just make it not as scary.
Yes.
The PSL and the neutral guards, or the AGIs that hit you for trying to hit him, do deal with that to some extent. But if you have a real 2K, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So when I see Ivy get played versus Maxi, I think to myself, like, okay, these characters actually can operate at a similar range really well. And they both get huge reward for random hits.
Right.
So I don't think it's actually like a totally one-sided matchup.
I do think the really good thing about Maxi into Ivy is the fact that Maxi's run-up moves, especially 2-2-A, is a mid-horizontal. Yeah, because then you can't get 2-2-A lethal hit very often, and that makes a big deal, especially when your run-up moves are like verticals, and Ivy is just sidestep 2-2-A lethal hits you. That's a big, you know,
does
for no reason.
Because I know Cervantes' 2A+B, for example, will recover and crouch, and 2-2-A lethal hit won't work. Does that also happen for whiffing 6A+B, or does he recover standing for 6A+B?
I want to say he recovers standing, but I also...
Yeah, I think he recovers standing. So I believe that he doesn't get the benefit of just being able to throw out 6A+B either. That's also a huge risk.
It is very good anti-Ivy run-in, though, because, you know, you think they're going to see us. 6A+B will deal with that, yeah.
Thankfully,
however,
thankfully, it was nerfed from back when it was a horizontal.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know.
But Sane is very good, actually, at making it look like he wants to CS you, and then he'll just keep sidestepping, and then he'll 2-2-A you, and you're like, well, okay, my bad. So.
I think my favorite part is hearing his, like, analog stick just shaking like crazy, and I'm like, I'll duck, and then he just launches. It's like, man.
That's the Ivy tech.
Yep. All right, AXL boys.
Versus Dynamic Focus.
Yep. Dynamic Focus and AXL. We got... These two sponsors have actually done a lot for this community.
I know, yeah, it's amazing. Thank you.
They've really put themselves out here for us. I also like the his choice of the dynamic focus colors.
Yes.
Right. DF Ivy. I love it.
This stage where anything can happen.
Everyone's favorite SoulCalibur.
Both characters have ridiculous ring out from...
No one has ever had a bad tournament experience here. Something Bridge 6 is so good at doing is checking you nonstop with 2A and then punishing you for stepping after. Oh, that counter hit catches.
I cut a step.
We don't talk about that. Maxi low tier.
Maxi has no worries. Just tracking verticals.
That's so true. That's so sad. Oh my god.
Oh, look at the patience from Sane right here. That could have been it.
Oh my god. That is such an unfortunate situation to happen in Bridge 6. Missing the punish on that Christmas tree. So that was -16. We just didn't have the range, and then, that is such an unfortunate turn of events. Breaks the CS, one of the few people on the planet capable of doing that. Oh my god. All right. Good GI.
Oh.
Fantastic read. I don't think it's going to ring out, though.
Oh, he tried to go for the reset.
Yep. That is a really good option. Ooh, can't disrespect
that. Have to respect that kick.
Yeah. Once you get hit by it, you're just not allowed to ignore it anymore.
Oh no. My goodness. My sword.
He's feeling himself. I don't like it when Sane's feeling himself. Okay. It's not a lot of plus frames.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Bridge 6 is getting so close.
I know, yeah. He's just having trouble closing it out.
Oh my god.
Not that time.
Hey.
It only takes one.
Yeah. Or in the case of some people, 3.
Well, there we go. 2-2-A lethal, this is plus B.
Oh, well, yep. See, look at that. Oh my god, whenever Sane is feeling himself like this, it's...
Oh! That C's not even good anymore. Who
right.
lands this?
It's just, he's feeling himself like crazy. Alright, he's going to soul charge. I'm certain that he's going to look for a ring out opportunity now.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Just out. Oh.
Alright, he guessed correctly on the move type, right? Vertical, but...
Yeah. My favorite thing about Sane is like literally no matter what, his face is always the same.
Yeah, he has the most powerful poker face I have ever seen in any competitive video game or ever. like the best part is that you can only ever gauge his reaction to things by looking at like how big his eyes get. Right? So it's like, oh my god. All right, talking
everyone's
to the crowd.
having a good time.
Yep.
By the way, if you guys haven't ever showed up to, you know, anything local, major, or whatever offline events for your whatever fighting game you may play, you should totally try it at least once. It's an amazing experience and will actually change your life.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Guys, go to an event.
Yeah.
Try it out. You end up thinking that if you go to an event, you're going to end up falling in love with the game, and if you ever fall out of love with the game, you're not going to go anymore. But that's not true. The vast majority of our community complain about this game all the time. We just come all the time.
We love it. Okay, it's
We do actually love this game.
I like the stage change.
I do too. I think that maybe Rich Six was might have been a little bit too scared about bring out opportunities.
Yeah.
Too focused on it. Now he just has to focus on playing well.
Also, Maxi's wall game is very good and very easy to set up because he can push you from so far into the wall. Yeah.
Maxi has essentially Tekken levels of wall carry.
Almost, yeah.
Right? And actually very much at the wall kind of exists like a Tekken character who just places you in 50-50s once he pushes you to the wall.
Yes.
And your objective against him is to not beat him. Really
Nice duck.
good duck. And really good punch.
Well, here's Ivy's wall combo. Oh, it drops.
Alright, there was a...
Bit of spaghetti right there.
I just want everyone to know that that move was dedicated to IR Max. Alright.
Oh, no. Nice read, actually.
Yeah. Right. I actually think, yeah, this does go. Alright, even out on rounds.
I would accept that, though. You know, you have the meter, and he uses his meter.
Yeah. It's one of those situations where you can tell yourself, okay, I'm still technically in the lead in terms of resources.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sane is showing, I think, infamiliarity with Maxi's stances because he kind of just stands there and blocks until he understands he can do something.
Yes.
So.
It doesn't feel like he's aware of which stance is being transitioned to what.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is actually the scariest part about Rich is when he acknowledges.
Right.
So what Rich does a lot is that he starts to learn as the match goes on. Like he tests your knowledge. It's like he's giving you a test.
Yes.
Basically. It's like, welcome to Maxi 101.
Yes.
We're going to do a standard assessment test, and then he's like, all right, Sage, you failed.
I actually feel the same way about JJJ, too.
Yeah,
It's like,
JJJ.
yeah. Sane getting a lot of mileage out of that soul charge.
See, yeah, you're right. You can see unfamiliarity here. Some of the punishes are good.
Takes the run anyways.
Oh my god, that was a really scary situation for both players. Force block.
Gotta be careful. Maxi wall combos are so deadly.
Yeah, they are. Oh my
But
god.
so is that move.
Yep. This place is Rich at basically one good hit away from death.
Oh, the counter hit kills him.
Yep. All right.
Claim the victory.
Well, dynamic focus Sane takes it, moves on.
Shout out to AXL for doing so well at this tournament, though.
Yeah.
3 members in top 8 out of
Yeah.
like the 3 players that are in there. Yeah.
Imagine signing 3 players onto your team and then all 3 players make it into top 8, right?
That must be the best feeling in the world,
yeah,
you know,
it
as like a
actually
team
must
owner.
be.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. You know, of course I'm happy, right? That's my
course.
local making it.
Yeah.
Woo! Go Josh, we love you.
So now we have to wait for our.
We're gonna take a 5-minute break.
Okay. except Jobin. That's my favorite part about Victory Sticks, is that Jobin, one of my favorite members of the Calibur community, is part of Victory.
Yes. That was
Get a
an
Victory
amazing
Stick, everyone.
Yes.
If you play on Stick. Don't get it if you have a pad. That just doesn't make sense. All right.
So here is our winners match. JJJ versus Linkers.
Yep. Two of the closest friends. JJJ loves Linkers. In fact, as I say this, I'm sure that he is so happy hearing it.
You can tell by how miserable he looks that that's how happy he is. I'm just kidding.
I love both of these people so much.
Oh, me
actually.
too.
They're such a pleasure to be around.
I've known them for so long now. It's
The
just
stage
like
of history retold.
it's a difficult time when you have to vote for or to watch them kill each
Yeah.
other mercilessly.
Doesn't it feel like when you look at both of them sitting there, right? Doesn't it feel like the one on the left came from the future to like murder his younger self? He's like, I need to stop what you become.
I can
Right.
see that.
After winning ECT 2019, you go on to control the world. It is my job to stop this. Stop myself from letting this happen to myself.
I can't wait to see Linkers in like 10 years from now. I'll just like see if they look
The
similar.
same exact look.
So both these players, I think Linkers definitely has an edge over like tournament wins, but it's been close, very, very
Yes.
close
Yes, it
every
has.
time. So
JJJ generally very low confidence in his
Yes,
own play,
yeah.
but he is terrifying. Like, he is a terrifying opponent to fight. You feel like you are fighting for your life.
yes,
Not to win, but you are fighting for your life to get a turn.
yes.
You know, there is a Bevan in the crowd somewhere who can, agree with me here.
Oh no! PTSD. Oh, nice.
All right.
I have heard this is a matchup JJJ has been struggling figuring out the answer to, though. Very,
Yes.
very much, yeah.
He has expressed many times that he feels like he doesn't know what to do.
Yes.
Like, he feels like everything just ends up being wrong. Okay, the vertical realign. Oh my god. Really good disrespect to JJJ.
Already having that. Oh my goodness. One round?
Yeah, okay, so this is the thing about Amy. Taking a round and Red Rose Perception right off the rip is actually one of the most momentum-shifting things an Amy player can do.
Linkers is an amazing defensive player though, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh my god.
Oh, sick.
And that is a lot of damage. So she goes from being like one of the worst characters in the game before any of the roses are acquired to one of the best end.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
+8 grab, but JJJ doesn't believe in frame advantage. He only believes in his own frame advantage. Oh, is that?
No, that wasn't guaranteed. All right, what? It looked like he.
It looked like he
could
could have GI'd, and it looks like he tried. It looks like that would have been any option other than GI or block. Yeah, 3-8-4 is supposed to be actually one of the things in this matchup. You 3-8-4 and base hold. Those two options are supposed to make the matchup difficult. At the end of the day, I mean, Amy still has fantastic verticals to beat base hold.
Oh, it's the launch
Really good
punish.
punish. Force block from Chief Hold B. Oh, guesses correctly and a good punish.
Nice.
Very few people are capable of punishing that correctly.
Very, very short block stun, so it's very difficult. Yeah.
Yeah. I love his little fist bump. It's fantastic. All right. Sandman, I find it interesting to coach the player who just won 3-0. You know what I mean? Like,
It's not so much coaching as it is
probably pointing out a few things that, oh, Little Spark is there. Who is he? I've never seen,
one tournament, one top 8.
Dude, it's insane. This just enigmatic figure just appears out of nowhere. And that pencil is so familiar.
Perhaps in your car, perhaps in a hair. Who knows?
Jokes aside, the guy at the car wash found 8 of them and got really upset. All right. Okay, good
Doesn't
reversal.
have to switch the stage, yeah. Guesses are right. Linkers actually being one of the best people at RE.
It's a good choice to stay on the ground for the reverse side hold transitions because you can react and block reverse side hold A plus B.
Yes.
All right.
Nice punish. Oh. It looked like he RE'd that on reaction, which is unfortunate.
Yeah. Nice. The placement of 2-2B there was actually really good. Very difficult move to punish. That B6, that little hilt jab, right? The counter hit fish is -16, but definitely doesn't feel -16.
Yeah.
And that's Red Rose Perception right off the rip with a fantastic reverse ledge. I think that's right.
Is it lethal hit? Oh no.
Oh!
Vertical immunity, why?
I cannot lose.
Wrong move. But anyways.
I know, but I just love saying that about Siegfried in general. Like, anytime he dodges a vertical that, like, clearly went through his body, I'm just like, yeah, you're right. You can't.
My favorite is when it's a horizontal that goes through his body.
Oh my god. Right.
Ow, the damage.
Yep, the damage and the wall carry.
It's crazy how different the game plan is for Jay when he has roses versus when he doesn't have roses.
Yes.
Yeah.
Suddenly when he has roses, he becomes this, like, pressure monstrosity.
Yeah. Oh, that caught.
Yeah, that side kick is extremely obnoxious and so, especially when it starts lethal hitting you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh. Yep, that is safe to Ari, and that's a ring out. Did not see that coming. Wow, that range.
Amy, like most little girls, extremely hard to RE.
Yes.
Yeah. That looks so cool.
That was really cool. All right.
Ups to use his own soul charge.
This is a Red Rose Perception Soul Charge, which means 4A counter hit does a lot of damage.
That read though.
Oh, good disrespect there.
Nice interrupt, yeah.
Not dead yet.
He does have the move that we all love.
Oh, that's a counter hit. Oh my god, the 4AA takes it. Alright. I just love Simon looked like he was about to get up and then he was like, "Stand back up."
No.
He was like, alright. I love this community so much. I love this match.
This is amazing. I didn't expect this at all.
Yeah, I'm very happy actually because JJ, you know, he's never really. Yep. He never really has like a lot of confidence.
Yeah.
Whenever he goes to any event, he always feels like he's going to the event and that's it. Like he's just gonna go and it's not gonna go his way. And
He always feels like he shouldn't be winning, he shouldn't be beating people, but
Yeah.
I'm glad that he's showing up right here and showing that, you know, he can do it, he's a player.
yeah, and his Amy in 6,
Yes.
right, is insane.
Yes.
I've been saying this for a while, but I don't think that there's the closest player to emulating the amount of understanding of Amy that JJJ has would be Sandman. You know, there are very few players, in fact, only those two, I think, that have this deep of an understanding about Amy and what she's capable of and her power level.
Right.
And even JJJ feels like he's barely breached it.
I know, it's insane.
Yeah, he feels like he's gotten 50%. He feels like he's like, I get it a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So, JJJ won against Icy Chains, who picked Bro,
Yes.
in a very, very decisive match. So this is interesting that he would pick Bro right here.
Well, the thing is that the Grow that Linkors plays is an extremely neutral, focused Grow. But that's the thing, I feel like playing legitimate neutral with Amy is extremely hard. I think that's one road away at this point.
Nice, sorry.
Yeah. Guesses correctly. Create some distance. Extremely hard move to deal with. All right.
That range on that move is ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. And JJ is looking so strong right now. This is... All right.
Nice.
Ooh, good lead hit. This is going to be a lot of damage. Set up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Eesh.
No respect.
No respect.
Oh,
and
there's
this-
that move.
Yep.
Well, that was
move.
fun.
All right. Linkor's showing strong signs of life, and that is Ari safe, so he's going to take the hit. And that's Red Rose Reception. This match has just gotten a lot harder.
Yes.
All right. Plus frames?
Always.
Always. You know, honestly, you might as well refer to the minus frames as plus frames too when you're fighting Amy, right? Oh, and the
Nice.
lethal hit. I don't know if this. Yeah, it closed it out. Wow.
Wow.
This is looking
Jay's
really scary.
been so dominant this tournament. Like, none of his games are close. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. All right. That BA gets a lot of frame advantage for Amy.
Oh. I like the attempt, but too slow. Nice whip punish.
All right, I wonder if he's going to opt to just soul charge early. One thing I've been enjoying about a lot of players recently is that it's become commonplace now to soul charge not as a reaction to losing, but as a way to continue winning.
Yeah. Oh, that should be it.
Yeah, it is. One of the best things about Grow in his soul charge
Right.
is that his 3B becomes an extremely powerful move.
Yeah.
Oh, the crowd going wild. All right. Is this Linkor's opportunity to just make a comeback and start crawling his way back to victory? All right.
So Amy can actually auto-jet the 6-3, but only when she has white roses, because it's a 2-string link.
Yes, because of the increased GI window from acquiring red roses,
Yes.
right? All right. Stops the soul charge, just pushes him back to the wall. All right, wall splat.
Oh,
Ba,
no.
ba, ba. Bop. Good duck.
Nice option.
Beats the AGI. All right. Nice punish from JJJ. This is looking really bad for Linkor's. All right, one more hit is going to take it. Oh, and that takes it. JJJ moves on to, this is grand finals, right?
And the winner's side.
On the winner's side. Woo! I don't know why I yelled it. I'm excited. This makes me happy. Nathan says, okay.
So I've been seeing a lot of tier lists from multiple players lately.
Yeah.
And I've been seeing Amy very low on the list,
Yes.
and that always bothered me. And I hope that Jay can prove everyone that they're literally wrong.
I love how that they are probably wrong. No,
they're
that you are
literally wrong.
actually wrong. You hear that, Twitter? You're being called out. All right, man. That is no, but I agree with you. I think that Amy is untapped potential #1.
Yes.
As a character, and that BU, even when you look at her on paper, is extremely powerful.
Yes.
She's simply gated by getting roses.
There's just so much you have to learn and think about at the same time.
Yes.
Because you're like, do I want to go over for red? Should I go for white? Like, should I not go for?
Yeah, you know what I say about characters like Amy? I think characters like Amy are one of those you either main her or you like play her in a very unique way. That's it. Like
Yeah.
you either main her like JJJ does, or you play her like Sandman does. Right? When you watch the two of them play, you see a very different Amy.
Yes.
And Sandman focuses on the moves that are good and the moves that are important to
Yes.
use, and JJJ legitimately focuses on the aspect of, as long as I guess correctly forever, you will never be allowed to play video games.
That's true.
Right?
Page of history retold.
Here's a classic matchup.
Yep. Here's man. I have commentated this match at least 30 to 40 times now.
Only?
Only? Yeah. Oh man, I can't wait to talk about it. Oh wow, Linkor's broke another
Versus
CS.
Linkor's. Wow.
Whoa! We just had Linkor's fighting his future self. Now Linkor's is fighting himself again? Oh, man. But yeah, this is one of those matchups where you see very meta gameplay from Sane, but from Linkor's you will see very reserved and careful gameplay. Like, he is very aware of how to not die to Ivy.
Yes. Especially Josh. Oh, but that was an amazing CS.
Yeah, that was an actually crazy CS. Caught him back turn, so he wasn't even able to break it.
Yeah. Woo. I do think we can see a potential Gerald pick if things don't work out, because I know he feels very confident playing Gerald into Zane.
Yes,
at the very
he
least.
does.
Yeah.
Anytime that Lingors believes that he is capable of playing neutral in a way that can win him the match, he will pick Geralt.
Yeah. Oh, wow, that lethal hit.
Fantastic cheap hold to do that there. That was actually really cool.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Oh, the A-side beast.
Oh, no punish.
Yep.
I hate Christmas tree.
When you get hit that close against the wall, that 60 table speed becomes guaranteed after getting hit by that. Oh my god. There's just a train being run right now.
Oh.
Is that gonna punish?
Wow.
Wow. Is this angry or is Link mad? Like, oh, all right. Really good mini step.
Yeah. My favorite thing is when like Lingor starts ascending and like Sane responds back by also ascending, and you get to see this crazy match that you would never get to see very often.
Oh, really good. And the best part is that so here's the thing
Confirm.
about Sane and Lingor. Sane wants this so badly.
Yes.
He wants to end the spree. Oh, that was a really good CS. I think there are very few people who would be prepared to break that there. Doing a lot of 4A plus Bs. I mean, the move itself, right? So it's guaranteed unsafe, like 2 ways. But the thing is that it does 15% guard damage.
Yes.
Hits like a freight train if you decide not to block it. Track step ever so slightly. Oof.
Sane having a really good read on Lingor's timing.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh. I mean, just do it. It's safe.
And his guard was red too, so I think that might have been just a dead situation.
Well, the 6A plus B, like the explosion bubble, does a lot of guard damage. He already put him in red, did a 3A4. It was guaranteed that he was sitting at 99%.
22%?
22%.
Yeah.
22%. It was guaranteed that he was going to break to the next guard breaker that would hit. Like, he was at 99%, that's it. So choosing the CE there as a move that is, A, extremely difficult to sidestep. You very rarely are able to sidestep that critical edge. Is safe, so even if it didn't break, you know what I mean? Like,
what's the worst that could happen?
What's the worst that could happen? Right? Oh, man.
I almost wonder if he tried to step after the animation, because he's like, oh, I should probably get, you know, because he just got hit by it,
Because the, ooh, SIP. Okay.
That's safe,
Whoa.
yeah.
That was super sick. All right. Oh my god.
Keeps getting counter hit from the same. Oh.
Cannot lose.
Oh.
That B6 counter hit. Lingor is one of the best players on the planet in getting counter hits in general.
Yes.
Insane.
That's 4-4-B. If you ever see that move, a neutral, you know it was a missing push.
Nathan actually genuinely believes that if they removed Siegfried's A plus B, the character would just be better.
The sort of Yoshimitsu players, they can have a talk about it later.
The only thing that Siegfried and Yoshi players ever empathize on together. The 3A4 is such a problem move on block.
The worst is, like, you try to mash because you don't want to get hit by it, and he just 6BBs you, and you're like, okay.
Yeah, he 6Bs the tech crouching, counter hit, 80 damage. Fantastic. Ooh. Lots of damage. Really good punish there. I smelled another one coming, honestly. Okay. Oh, tries to get him out of the air. Ducks. Oh. All right. Commanding 2-0 from Linkors over here. I wonder what playstyle shift we're going to see from Sane. You know, it's interesting. I feel like in terms of pokes, right?
Okay.
He's definitely winning out on the poke war, clearly. But he's losing out on almost every big read that
Right.
happens. I don't know if that would demand more conservative gameplay or if that would demand more risky gameplay. That's interesting.
The
What
only
do you
issue with trying to play like risky against a player like Linkors is he will hard punish you for everything you do wrong. So generally, I feel like a semi-conservative approach that's not like scared, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, don't let him run over you, but of course... Oh!
Oh, that was almost
Jeez.
cool. My
Yeah.
hand.
But Siegfried turns reads into reads within reads. It's like a Matryoshka doll of guesses. Oh my god, back turn counter. That did a lot of damage. One hit away. Oh, this is, ooh. Alright. Linkors wants his run back so badly. You can feel it.
Nice block.
Yes.
Another thing Linkors is doing is he's doing a really good job of mixing up A slide B with like the massive amounts of horizontals Siegfried has that are amazing. So it's so hard, you know, you don't want to block A slide B over and over again, but you don't want to run into his horizontals and die. So.
Exactly. Yeah, Nathan is really good at running that roulette.
Yeah.
The AGA A slide B roulette is definitely a specialty of his. And I guess also tracking verticals, but regardless. And that's almost broken guard here. Oh, and this sets him up. This next round is going to be extraordinarily difficult for Josh. But you know, I remember actually that there was a very similar situation that happened. He was
Many times.
yeah, where it just looked like the worst possible match on the planet for Josh, but he just makes a comeback. This is Half-Life gone. Right off the rip.
There's the
Oh my
SS. One more mix-up, potentially.
Oh my god. All right.
Oh.
Jeez, he is so good at this. Why is it that every time you push Sane to the edge, he's able to make things happen? Oh, doesn't get the second hit, so the frame advantage wasn't as strong there. Really good.
Oh my gosh, that was sick.
That was sick. Sane is showing more than just signs of life now. Oh, it's blocked by this second hit.
Nice. Oh.
Oh, it's a lot of damage. Oh. That's 2-8. It's 2-8. Oh! Even it up. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, okay, stop, please. Heart attack. I got my medications upstairs, all right?
That's such a good duck, but no punish.
Okay, lots of damage there on the counter hit. Oh my god, that was really good.
That just dumped through the vertical. I wouldn't be surprised, or the mid, I should say. Sainus does still, yeah, there we go, have this red guard gauge.
Lots of damage, and I don't think he's landed a CE since the match started, so I don't think he gets another DL.
Not yet.
All right.
He does have one more bar meter.
All right, so this leaves... I'm certain that we're going to see a Soul Charge out of Sane really soon.
I've seen Sane come back from worse, so...
Yeah, I agree. Like last round.
Look at how patient they're both being.
Just lots of patience. This is the one thing that Nathan
So
will...
much respect.
Yeah, well, one thing Nathan will always tell you is never treat the end of the round as a different part of the game, right?
Yeah. Nice advice. There we go. Oh my gosh!
Oh my god! That's it!
That's
this
it!
is gonna reverse ring out! Oh my god! Sane takes it! Oh, I think he's showing the crowd that he was holding guard. He was like, I was blocking. The crowd is giving advice, telling him to have some water. Nathan, a huge advocate of the water strategy.
I bought him 8 bottles of water. I would be very upset if he didn't drink any.
Well, you are his mom. You're both their parents. How do you? You're watching your sons kill each other. This must be terrifying.
I think you kind of just like grow immune to it after a while. And then
Watch enough children die, and it's just like whatever at this point. You're just thinking to yourself, man. My children play high tiers. I don't mind.
Both these characters destroy my character, so I don't like watching them play.
Take each other out. Just take each other out. Just end it. Neither of you are coming home anyways. Oh my gosh, fantastic B6 counter hit right off the rip, but drops the input for the follow-up.
Nice though.
Yeah, really good duck. So the one thing that I really like this about Nathan is that he always guards for a slight moment to beat you taking immediate advantage of your turn, and then immediately presses a button to beat you moving or pressing a slow button, or waiting and then pressing a button.
Yeah.
So he's always delaying his turn taking ever so slightly, so he beats fast pokes and beats slow moves, beats movement into moves. It's just a really good way to place your disrespect almost, right?
Yeah.
Like that, right there. See? He was right on the verge of hitting him, despite being negative. All right, +2. Not allowed to disrespect that. It's like smacks him out of the air. Sit down. Woo. All right, +8. All right. Oh my god, that was actually really slick.
Yeah.
That was actually slick. Oh, and the two-way catches him. Nathan is a round away from taking this off Insane. Insane, again, he made an insane comeback. Yeah, I'm sure he can do it again.
I've seen this before.
Oh,
Literally
wow.
this.
Memories of 2 minutes ago resurface. Elvis. Oh my god, just so much damage. Oh, repent!
It's the repent.
Oh, drops the combo.
Man, I hate Ace Light B. You can't block punish, you can't whiff punish.
Yeah.
You're just gonna look at
Ace
it.
Light B is just an I-16 mix-up, and I think that takes
that's it.
Yep, that's
Yellow
it.
health, yeah.
Oh,
they're not even watching it. They're like, yeah, we
they
know.
don't even know. That leaves Sane, third place, ECT
Yes.
2019. And now we have Triple J, winner's side
Welcome to
grand
the stage
finals.
of history.
Yes.
Has this ever happened in SoulCalibur 6 before? I don't think so.
No, and actually, Linkwars was the winner of last year's ECT at this very same tournament. So we'll see if he can keep his title or if Jay
Yeah, this is
matches it away.
and this is the day after the original release of the game,
It
October
is,
19th,
yes,
right? Yeah, look
yeah.
at that. This is the first major since the anniversary. Look at that. Oh my god, memories. I'm so happy. And look at Jay. This is the thing. Imagine such an iconic moment in the SoulCalibur scene for us, right? This is the second ECT, SoulCalibur 6. We had ECT before the game even released. Right?
I think it was the
Last time.
day,
It was
2
like
days after.
Yeah, like 2 days after,
Yeah.
like pretty much right on the verge
Yeah.
of release. And now, a year later, Jay is sitting on winner's side grand finals. You can only imagine how he feels.
Yes.
I'm so happy for him.
He spent the first, 5 months without a character, too. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. He still played the game. He was
Yeah.
a Geralt picker.
And a Sugmita picker.
And a song. Oh, never mind. I'm not a fan anymore.
Always a fan
Always a
of
fan.
JJJ.
Oh, yeah, I agree. 100%.
I'm wondering if he's going to opt to start right into some character or just go right back into Siegfried.
I think, so here's the thing. He historically has crushed his Amy with Siegfried many times.
Yes.
I think that he is thinking now, maybe it wasn't the character. It wasn't Siegfried. It was the way I was playing at that very moment.
Right.
Which might be why he's hovering Siegfried right now. He's thinking, okay, is it legitimately because I just played it incorrectly? Was I not taking advantage of Siegfried's strengths over Amy? And if he comes to that conclusion, he will pick Siegfried.
Yeah.
Right? Linkwars is very much analytical about his gameplay and very honest with himself
Yes.
about why he won or lost.
Yes.
Like, he's very able, he doesn't lie to himself.
Yes.
Many players, like, they will come up with excuses for why they lost, but he's very quickly able to just go, okay, I believe I lost because of this. And if that's the case, then logically it would make sense to either continue playing this character or to do this instead.
Yeah.
And of course, JJJ only has one character, so we will never worry about this discussion whenever he's around.
I think he also believes Amy can actually take on everyone in the game.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yes. She is, and I believe that as well.
Me too.
I agree with that sentiment.
Yeah.
All right. I think that first move we just saw might be an indication of what conclusion he came to.
Yes.
Right? And
do
the
a lot
reason-
more with spacing, you know,
Yes.
like pushing back.
I think the thing about 384 is that it beats AGIs. Not because of the fact that it can't be AGI, but because the timing is so weird.
Very slow move, yeah.
Very slow move. Generally, we'll just hit him out of trying to do a GI or an AGI unless he times it extremely slowly. But then
Yes.
once he starts doing that, then he opens up everything else. Good block.
The round 2
Okay.
gets a little white rose for next.
Yeah. It makes me wonder if he was just forced to get that. Like, I don't think he ever would have tried to do that on his own.
I have heard that this is the only matchup he tries to go for white rose in. I think it was Siegfried.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. I mean, he spent the entire last match with Red Rose.
I mean, he didn't need it in the last round, yeah.
Yeah. Oof.
Lakers is really good at landing these REs.
Yes, he is. And he's really good at guessing in Ari.
Yes. Oh, but that will not kill.
Nope. All right. You know, a lot of times, the thing about Siegfried is that even when you lose a round like that, you think to yourself, it's not that bad because at the end of the day, I just popped bubble right before I lost,
Yeah.
and they took 25% of their RVH damage. Right? Oh my god, that 384. Yeah, I'm noticing that this focus on spacing with horizontals is actually working out a lot better.
Yeah.
Yep. 2K into while standing K, the true frame trap.
I think that was actually the reason why this matchup was bad. So I was surprised in the first game when, you know, he was opting to not use it very much. But it looked like he remembered how to deal with it this time.
Oh, there we go.
Nice base hold.
Yep. That is one of the reasons why this matchup is extremely difficult for him.
Yeah.
4A becomes a high-risk, medium-reward option.
Yeah.
And then if you don't have Soul Charge, it becomes a low-reward, high-risk option. Right. Oh my god! Jeez! Have you ever felt like the coolest person on the planet? Because I'm sure he did.
Yes.
I'm sure he felt like the coolest person on the planet right there. Alright, Linkor is taking around first match pretty convincingly. JJ, you know, not sure what to do here. He's reevaluating.
Huh.
Sand
He drank
coach.
water and look what all the difference what happened.
So for the lore, we will provide here the lore of Linkor's drinking water. As if anyone really needs an explanation of this, but apparently for him he does. So he was facing Rakudo at NLBC and was reset on in bracket. And then before rematching was like, you know what, I really need to go get a bottle of water. Went all the way to the back of the store, grabbed a bottle of water, just sipped it a little bit. He barely even drank any, which made me wonder why he needed it. And then he won. And ever since then, he's been an advocate for water. He's like, water is broken. Water is top tier.
It is top tier. Doesn't have to switch the stage.
All right. Oh my god. Oh. So many buttons coming out of JJ right now.
Oh.
Oh, the wall splat.
Oh no.
Another splat.
Is this
It's
it?
gonna be a ring out. Oh
No.
my god. I think it was air controllable on the second one. It looked like he AC'd a little bit, didn't it?
Yeah.
I really like that when he got that clash, he only did 6A. Like, he stopped it at 6A. Oh.
That should
Alright.
be it.
So, you know, he didn't have to win with that, but I think he just chose that because it assures one more CE later on in the match. DL.
Or he was inspired by Heaton at C.
Shenlin, everyone.
Shenlin.
He wanted that.
Oh, it worked in that time. The damage on that move.
God, it's so painful.
Oh, that's out.
Oh.
It's confirmed.
All right, we get it. You can AG. Haha. Chief dancer.
There's the mid-carry.
Wind hold. Wow. Alrighty. about as decent as of a punish as you get, I think, right?
Yeah. They both. Oh no! Jay's been dropping a lot of those. That's really not good.
Yeah, I think JJ needs to calm down.
Yeah,
I think what's
agree.
happening here is he's starting to panic.
Show respect for the father.
Oh my god, he's drinking more water. Oh my god, it's happening. JJ is like, he's like shaking his head. He's like, I don't know. I don't know. And I think that
Welcome to the stage.
I think that part of what happens when this happens, right?
Right.
When you beat somebody and you go back and they start beating you, I think the most important thing is to recognize A, what has changed,
Yeah.
and B, what is still working,
Yeah.
right? I love this stage. Don't you love this stage? I love this stage.
There's like a Mina on the other screen, and you see the stage. You're just like, I'm out.
There's like a clip of me somewhere, like just like flying off the stage from like a Siegfried 44K lethal hit, like just like, you know what I mean? Like
So
all right, I think that right now this is that first round honestly just looked like a Siegfried round. It looked like you got hit once and then you got counter hit and then you got rung out. Oh my god, Jay's guessing wrong nonstop.
I think they should stop relying on the parries a little more and
Yes.
start. Yeah.
I think that Nathan made a massive adjustment for the style of play that beat him the first match.
Yeah.
And I think that it's time for Jay to make a massive adjustment to a new style of play. Maybe one that can focus more on hooks and conservative gameplay, maybe.
There we go. We have Red Rose J though.
All right. That triple day. Real good containing your movement after. Oh my god. Okay, I'm very... Okay, so I'm glad that he disrespected there. I don't think anyone on the planet would have done that, but it was really good. Oh, that was interesting 3B there. Okay, this is, you can tell that JJ is starting to reach. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He feels like he needs to get something going. He feels like he needs to get something happening. And that's making him start to, like, stretch himself to get things going. And more 3A4.
Have to step the other side.
That is a top 8 Grand Finals reset. Linkors sending JJJ to lose his side of the bracket with himself. Look at that. Whew. He is attacking that water bottle.
Answering with his own 3-0 actually from the winners finals.
Yeah. I wonder if JJJ will opt for the water bottle tech.
It's broken.
It is broken.
It's OP.
It is broken. Remember, JJJ is the hero from the future, sent to stop his younger self from taking over the world. This is why he looks like he is in such despair right now. He knows what awaits us if he fails in this mission. This is such a solemn moment. Look at this.
I've never seen such a quiet, like reset.
This is so stoic. I'm nervous because of just how stoic this feels. I feel like this is like right before a demon summoning or something. You know what I mean? Like
The demon known as JJJ's final form.
JJJ's final form. He has AGI'd you 36 times, and you have only tried to attack twice. How did this happen? I do not know.
But I hope JJJ, takes the time to calm down, recollect his thoughts, see what he can do differently, and try not too hard to make his game plan forced, because if it's
Yes.
forced, Nathan usually can beat it out very, very easily.
Yeah, that's Nathan's strong suit is beating people who overextend
Yeah.
and making them feel like they have to.
Yeah.
Whenever you keep yourself calm and you focus on what Nathan would try to say, play well. Like don't play to win, don't play to lose or not to lose. Play just to play well. As long as you make your main focus, and this goes for any fighting game, as long as you make your main focus to play well, you increase your chances of winning. Let's see if that's what happened to Jay. Just an unfortunate back grab there.
The life is even now. Not anymore. Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh my god. You know, the one thing Jay has to remember here is that he didn't exactly do anything wrong. He just simply guessed wrong.
Exactly.
He shouldn't let rounds like this completely shift his game plan into something that's more panicky. Alright.
I like the patience.
I do too. You can tell that JJ decided that he's going to play a more calm, neutral-focused game, which I like.
He's rewarded.
Yes.
Nice.
Very good. That was a lot of damage. All right. Oh, good reverse ledge.
Yeah.
Popping the soul charge. Hey, Julie, what do you think about this matchup?
This matchup?
Yeah, like, do you think that this is a matchup that favors Siegfried heavily?
So the reason why it's heavy is obviously the amazing spacing that he has, and then, you know, base hold 4A, but I don't know if it's really that good for Siegfried, just because once Amy can do all of this, it's like he doesn't really have fast buttons to prevent you from trying to stop her from doing all this.
Okay, that was interesting. That was really good acknowledgement that there was no better combo there.
Yeah.
And just switching to KB ender to end it in triple. Oh, I like the soul charge from Triple J. Oh. His entire soul charge was spent getting zoned out. That's so unfortunate.
As a short-range main character, like, I understand the struggle. It's just like trying to run in with when you have your soul charge because you feel so pressured to use it. But I don't think Jay was wrong in his answer. I just think he needs to understand that you're going to guess wrong sometimes and you're going to guess right sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, definitely, I heavily agree with the stage switch. That number one.
Yeah.
Playing on the Indian stage against any character that zones you out or
Yeah.
tries to keep you away is extremely difficult. You start the match at a huge range disadvantage. Shangwa players probably feel that some of the worst. Happy Toki, just so much sad memories. All right.
He's so good at hitting you with counter at A side B.
A side B roulette. 4As. Oh, that was a really good choice to go for that mix-up after blocking that.
Nice 2-2.
I love that. Oh. One more rose away. Oh. Beats it.
Nice RE. That was really risky, actually.
Oh man, that must be such a painful thing to know, just that guessing wrong on the RE cost you the round.
But somehow Amy has put Siegfried at the red gauge, so, or yellow gauge now, but
Oh yeah, you're right, wow. Just a total role reversal there.
there was a lot of REs that were whipped, but
Yeah. Alright, that's Red Rose.
oh, she can't punish that. That's so unfortunate.
Yeah. Minus 16 ever since, it used to be more. It used to be, like, minus 20, right?
20 or 18. Oh, nice.
Wow, really good. I wonder if NJ is going to opt for trying to close this round out without killing him. I mean, without breaking the guard.
That's definitely the want. However, you have to be careful of base hold. It's just such a bad situation to be in. Like, you want your guard break, but you don't want to get Dark Legacy, and you don't want to get your low block. It's just like, what do you do?
Siegfried is like one of the hardest characters in the game to make that decision against.
Yeah.
Right? Do I take the guard break right now? Oh. This is still very much the type of game that JJ is capable of winning, and really good punish.
Is that it? Oh, no.
An actual sliver of health left. Okay.
Good punish.
Yeah, really good punish, good awareness and reaction. Yep, forced to deal with that on Oki. Not allowed to disrespect it. Alright. This is actually, since the reset and since Grand Finals began, this has probably been the strongest match for JJJ so far in terms of how much he's gotten going.
Yeah.
Oh, but just like that, a little bit of impatience and it just goes away. Two hits from over halfway. I don't know if the people in the stream are able to hear that, but Sane has a message for the entire crowd. It is, and I quote, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Oh my god. JJ.
I think Jay's...
Oh no, he's smiling.
Oh no.
That's it.
I think he's clocked out, but we'll see.
Once JJJ is willing to express happiness in his face, that's it. Oh man. Alright. This is a 2-0 match lead for Linkors. JJJ.
One more game away from victory right here.
Yeah.
Again. Oh, nice cancel, actually. Smart.
Oh. Alright, good 2-2-B. Catches him, builds Rose.
This is my favorite form of Jay. When he stops carrying. Oh, that was unfortunate.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh my god, Sane.
Do you see how he's just going in?
Yeah, he doesn't care.
Everything just flew out the window. Like,
Yep.
game plan, everything. No, I'm just gonna do what I do.
JJ was like, alright, that's it. It's time to do stuff. He can't guess right if I can't guess at all or think.
There's no guessing if I'm just non-stop pressing it whatever I want. So.
He's letting his hands control the pace of the match. That's what it is. It's whatever his fingers are the most comfortable doing, he's just doing that.
Wow.
I love that it works. This is, okay, I think we have Ultra Instinct JJ out right now. That's it. There is no thought. No IQ necessary. Simply do. Button.
Oh.
Alright. The first half of Dark Legacy for free completed. Because that is a absolutely necessary mechanic. We all love it.
Scale's very hard, at least in the combo, but Dark Legacy is so fun.
Alright. I love this aggressive JJ actually. You're absolutely right.
I told you, this is my favorite form of Jay ever. Oh no.
Bam. Evens up the life totals. In fact, gains a lead. A big lead.
Oh my goodness. Can he do it?
Oh, repent.
That's it.
Yep, I think, yeah, that closed it out.
Was not okay. That's disgusting.
Actually, Nathan's face at that very moment was like, I hate this character. I hate Siegfried so much. Oh, he loses his meter.
Oh, but he gets it one right back.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Ugh. All these grabs are getting us tech traps and they make it look like they hurt so much. Oh, that was about to be a Oh my god, Linkors is a single. Oh, that's it!
That's it.
Linkors is your ECT.
2019 champion. 2
What?
years in a row.
2 years in a row. Look at that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, another quote from Sane. It may be a little bit different than the last quote you might have heard. It was, wow, 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 wow. And then there was a croak at the end of it where it was like, wow, and then wow again. Such a variety in Sane's vernacular.
This was actually one of the most amazing top 16, top 8s I've seen in a SoulCalibur major for a while.
The top 16 to top 8 was ridiculous.
Incredible, yeah.
And then now top 8 to grand finals is JJJ showing himself off as such a tremendously powerful player in the scene now.
Cannot sleep on this man. He's always been amazing.
Yes.
Even in 5, like,